Scorpio, welcome to your November 2025 end of the month reading. I hope you're doing well, Scorpio. We're just going to jump in here and we're going to get started. Also, too, the personal reads are on sale from now until the end of the month. Going to take the sale away at the end of the month, and then I probably won't run another sale until the end of the year. So just letting y'all know. Let's take a look here, Scorpio. What do we got, though? Scorpio. Can I be honest with you, Scorpio? Of course, Scorpio is always one the truth, no matter what. I get here the overall energy. I'm going to show you the cards too, but the Knight of Pentacles here for the overall energy. By the way, I think you're about to receive something here that you have been praying for, or that you have been hoping, or maybe even kind of somewhat sort of expecting. But I kind of get here that you're in this energy of, I see you really being in a hermit energy, with the Hermit card being in your current energy at this time, to where you've been in this energy of solitude, deep, like going really within, or just withdrawing from the world, right? Focusing on yourself here. Now, I do kind of be honest with you that the Hermit can be isolation. I feel you're being encouraged here not to isolate. Like if you need solitude and to withdraw your energy for a little bit and recharge, or just do some inner work, or just reconnect to your soul, then I feel, of course, do that here with the Hermit. But I think one of the lessons is here that you're try not to isolate here, because I feel you're looking for guidance. I feel you're looking for answers here at this time. And I think your challenge is, it's like you're trying to connect all the dots, but it's hard to connect all the dots. And I'm going to be honest with you, Scorpio. You have the King of Wands here in the future position. So I do feel you're going to tap into this energy, or this, you're going to tap into this energy here of power and authority, and you're going to move forward in regards to what your vision is and pursue something here. Six of Cups being here in the outcome position, it's like you start to receive what it is that you've been wanting to feel. Now, this could manifest as you receiving things literally from the external world, but it's more so that you're just starting to trust the process here. You're starting to feel like, okay, like things are becoming more easier or more simpler. You don't have, that doesn't mean you have everything figured out, but it's more this energy of you trusting yourself and trusting the process. But I think one of the challenges here for you with the Star card is that you're kind of trying to understand how all the dots connect here. And the reason why I said, let me just pull your Oracle cards, and then we're going to go through the cards here. But I think you're trying to figure out how all the dots connect. However, you're kind of in this energy of, I'm going to be honest with you, I understand you probably feel stuck with some things here, but you're not stuck. Like, yeah, you're stuck, but you're not stuck. So don't close yourself off from your desires and what you want. I think you're having to believe in yourself here and have faith. I know, Scorpio, you pulled this Virgo card. It says digest. You're trying to digest everything at this time, right? Knight of Pentacles is your overall energy. It's the only earth card you have here. Virgo's an earth sign. Virgo is the practical side of the intellect. How do we practically make adjustments here that's going to allow for us to be more efficient, but also for us to be able to accomplish and complete our tasks, right? How are we going to complete things and do things to build what it is that we want? And I think you're just trying to figure out, like, what am I going to do? Or how am I going to do things? How am I going to practically implement and put it all together here? I don't know. When Scorpios are in the Hermit energy, it's like, oh man. I mean, I have a lot of Scorpio energy in my chart. Rising, moon in Scorpio, Pluto in the first, Mars, Venus in the eighth. So I'm very Plutonian, so I understand Scorpios pretty well. I think here the Hermit, like whenever Scorpios are in the Hermit, either one, y'all are plotting and scheming, trying to figure out how you're going to evolve and transform things and take things to the next level. Or it could be to where you could be brewing in silence, right? It's either one of the two, right? Oh, man. You pulled this hurricane card. It says centered here. Yeah, maybe you know, this card is about being in the eye of the storm, like coming into the eye of the storm, not getting caught up in the storm. So maybe life has been somewhat of a storm here for you, and you're just trying to find your center, the hermit. So you could be withdrawn at this time or been feeling more withdrawn. But I think it's important not to let that turn into isolation. I feel like this is you, Scorpio. I know where you're at right now. I feel, Scorpios, you're in the background here. Like you're in the you're in your lab here. You're in the background figuring things out. Because whenever you're ready to move forward with something here, Knight of Pentacles, is like you really want things to move forward. Like you really want to transform and evolve things. Yourself, but also everything else in your world. You pulled this ground your light, let your soul shine. I think, yeah, it's like, of course, the hermit being here is like you're grounding yourself, coming back to your center. Digesting things, right? Virgo deals with, okay, let me digest all this information. What's going on inside my soul, my mind, what's going on in the world, what's going on around me. Let me figure out how to put everything in its right place here and figure out a way and a system here for myself to move forward. Knight of Pentacles here for the overall energy, which is, I feel from now to the end of the month, this is all about having to take practical steps. Like no more waiting, hoping, right? Star card, the hermit's like just waiting on a miracle. But I don't think that miracle's coming. I think you know that as well. It's like you're realizing here, you're going to have to go within and really change things. Or just you're just getting the realization of, let me just think about some things so I can figure out my next steps. Knight of Pentacles. The hermit in your current energy, we just talked about that. The hermit does look for the star in the tarot, and the star is in your challenge. And so you're looking for guidance at this time. You could be learning here as well with the hermit from a mentor, teacher, guide. You could be a mentor, teacher, guide. It could be both. You could be learning and you could be guiding others at this time. Or you're just looking for direction, right? The Four of Cups, though, as your advice, don't close yourself off from the world here and don't allow yourself to fall into the woe is me. Four of Cups is when we close our heart off to the world, right? Whether it's because we're upset, angry. But the Four of Cups says also to come back to the present moment. Don't get too caught up in the past or the future. I think where we're at astrologically, it's very easy to slip into the past, Neptune, Saturn, and Pisces. But it's also very easy to daydream about a future. But the real, where the real power is being in the present moment and listening to your instincts, intuition, and being guided by the higher realms of the divine, whether you want to call it God, the universe, your guides, whatever the case might be. The King of Wands is in the future position. Because I think right now, I'm just going to be real with you. I think right now where we're at astrologically, all these planets retrograde, we just finished your season here, Scorpio. We're stepping into Sag season. That a lot of the answers aren't in the external world. They're internally. Like you have to go within to find them. But that can be hard because you have to confront yourself, right? And if anybody knows about that, well, Scorpio, you do, right? The shadow. You have the King of Wands here in the future position. Again, I think you're coming out on top here. It's not that everything is necessarily bad, but what I do see here is just you getting a more clear picture and vision, right? King of Wands is the visionary. He sees what he wants and he knows how to go for it. He sees the path forward. He leads. So this is you leading yourself toward your vision, trusting yourself with confidence. You could be leveling up here, Scorpio, in some type of way. You're going to get some type of upgrade because the sun in Sag will sextile that Pluto in Aquarius. Your ruling planet is Pluto. So this could be an upgrade in regards to your beliefs and some type of innovation. Whether it's technology, whether it's community, whether it's connection, it could be all of it. Maybe it's AI, the star card. I've been really noticing the AI technology connection with the star. Like right now I'm learning AI. Because I'm realizing that is the future. It really is the future. And as much as people don't want to admit that, it's integrated into everything that you're doing and everything that you have on your computer. It's already there. So it's like you're having to, and this is just going off tangents, but this is about just, you're having to evolve. I'm talking about like real AI, like building. But it could just be about learning AI. Six of Cups is in the outcome position here. So there's going to be something that's going to feel like a blessing. It's going to simplify things here for you, Scorpio. I think also too, you could be receiving something that's quite sweet in nature, or it's just, you appreciate whatever this is. And if you've been feeling a disconnection, I feel like you're about to feel connection. The Ace of Swords, the last card before we clarify, is in the position of something that you're unaware of, that you need to be aware of here. If you have new ideas, move forward with them. I think you're having to experiment. You're having to, it's kind of like Virgo, it's kind of like looking for, it's like you're trying to, it's like looking for a needle in a haystack. It's like you're trying to find that perfect idea, or the perfect way to do something, or just the perfect scenario situation. But I feel you're being encouraged here to just go off of what you know. Just try it. Implement something here. Let's clarify your reading. Let's clarify the Knight of Pentacles. The Five of Cups here. There's been some emotional challenges that you've been working through, and I think it's maybe thrown you off your game. I'm not saying this is super recent. Maybe it was more so in the past. But I think here, Five of Cups is trying to let water be under the bridge, right? Not trying to cry over spilt milk, right? It's just like finding traction, gaining traction. It's very easy to slip down a slippery slope emotionally with all the retrograde energies, grand water trines with retrograde planets, Neptune, Saturn, and Pisces with that North Node. It can just feel very emotionally intense. Clarify the Hermit. You pull the Ace of Pentacles here. Yeah, you're sitting on something here, Scorpio. I felt it. Ace of Pentacles is you're working on something, or there's an opportunity here. Whatever it is you're working on, or whatever the opportunity is, there's a lot of potential with it. But it's how you nurture it, how you stick with it, how you implement it. Clarify the Star in the challenge. You pull the Three of Swords here. You're healing for sure. And you may feel disconnected from the world. Like you may feel disconnected. It doesn't, like you can have connection in your life, but there's a certain disconnection that you're like, fuck, I gotta figure this out. Whether it's with work and career, or communities and groups, or friendships, relationships. I definitely get though you are healing. Clarify the King of Wands in the future. You pull the Eight of Swords here. You're stepping out of this, this is my card of insecurity, or doubts, or analysis paralysis, right? Your own mind not working in your favor. I think also too, the Eight of Swords is when our perception, our perception is very narrowed, because we're holding beliefs that we think are truths, and we're having to unravel what those are. Because once you start to understand that, oh no, this actually isn't true, but this is just a limiting belief, it's like now you take off the blinders and now you can see more. So I think you're seeing more here with the King of Wands. Which again, it opens up your vision, King of Wands, the visionary. You start to believe, you start to see, you start to understand, okay, this is where I can go with things. And so you're moving forward with confidence. I think you're learning something. There's something here that you're digesting. I'm telling you, whenever that sun comes into Sag, I'm not saying, like whenever the sun comes into Sag and sextiles that Pluto and Aquarius, I'm not saying it's gonna change everything, but because Pluto's your ruling planet, and it doesn't even matter if it doesn't have to even be your ruling planet, right? But that there's some type of innovation or transformation, because Pluto is direct, that's going to, for one, with the sun being in Sag, allow for you to see a higher meaning with things, which is going to open up your belief systems, expand your awareness, your confidence, right? But also it brings some type of new initiation or just some deeper integration that allows for you to innovate and connect in new ways, Pluto and Aquarius. It's so, I know y'all don't want to hear me. Maybe y'all do. I think y'all do. Hold on, let me see. Clarify the Six of Cups and the outcome. You have the Six of Wands. Something's going to be successful. You're going to get support here as well, recognition. Or you just trusting yourself to step into being a leader, Six of Wands. Or you're trusting your process in the direction of things. And you could be getting support, and you could be getting admiration, or you're getting your success. But again, I kind of want to go back to like just kind of where we're at in the world. It's really kind of forcing us to like, you need to look at this and figure this out, right? But it's like when you just look at it and figure it out, like do your best to figure it out, it's like you get answers. I mean, it doesn't solve everything, but it's like you just start getting answers. But it's like you're just having to look at what you haven't been looking at. And we don't want to look at it for a fucking reason, right? That's why we weren't looking at it before. It's like, no, it's like when you look at this and you stop running from it, or you just confront whatever the block is, it's like, even though it may feel uncomfortable at first, it's like you're able to just dissolve the thing in some regard. Clarify the Four of Cups is the advice. Yeah, the Five of Pentacles here. Yep, I feel like there has been a struggle, right? Four of Cups, Five of Pentacles. I think also too that you've outgrown something, or you're just being encouraged here not to stay in an energy of suffering. Like whether it's with money or work or your stability, like don't ignore the problem. You can do whatever you want, Scorpio, because that's what you're going to do at the end of the day. But yeah. Clarify the Ace of Swords. You pulled the Ace of Swords again. Something you're unaware of that you need to be aware of. With the Temperance here. Ace of Swords is about setting new intentions and also clarifying things. You know, like getting clear on something. Like the best thing to do if you don't know is to learn. Which is why the Hermit's here. It's like it is, like the Hermit you have to learn. Like the Hermit, it's actually like the Wanderer. Like kind of going off on a quest on your own and finding like a fucking Gandalf, right? It's like you learn from Gandalf. It's like you're seeking out wisdom. Or maybe you have already wisdom that you're ready to implement. Either or both. But it's about the implementation of it. Because I feel it doesn't have to be perfect, Ace of Swords to Temperance. You just have to like start doing something here. I'm gonna pull you one last card here, Scorpio. But I think this is for the rest of the month, this is about you gaining traction, Knight of Pentacles, through practical implementation and kind of working through these deep emotional blocks at this time and finding guidance here or finding resources or even moving forward with the things here that you've been setting on and getting yourself out of this energy of just feeling stuck. And I feel because you do that, it's like it sparks confidence and direction and clarity, which makes you feel as if you can trust yourself and trust the path here that you're paving. You pull this conjunction card, it says alliance. So it's something new that is being born, right? Conjunction. So it's potential, but what you do with the potential. So that's what I got for you, Scorpio, here in your reading. I'm gonna leave it here. If you want to book a reading with me, the link's down below in the description. And otherwise than that, I'm wishing you the best, and I'll see you later.